Well, we have 2.5 gigs, so I have a minute to speak, and I'm not Dave. Yeah, we're not speaking about anything. Shit's getting deep. Shit's getting deep. Shit's getting deep. You know, are you gonna do this or what? No, you're not. You're not gonna do this, all right? Okay. Prop this up like this. I'm just saying, shit's getting deep. It's very important. It's very important that we understand that it's okay that the shit gets deep. It is okay that the shit gets deep. In fact, it's vital that the shit gets deep. When you have when the American people when the American people have put morons in the White House like this, then it's vital that the shit get deep. It's vital that the shit does get deep. So we can figure out who we are. It's not supposed to be right. The videography is not supposed to be right. Because the shit's getting deep. It is vital that the shit get deep. And I don't mean to say that it's vital that people die. But God has fixed it. God has fixed it. For the most people, for the most part, the people that are dying are the old folk. Myself. It's time for us to go. It's time for us to go. I'm not that old. Hell, I'm only 35 years old. It's a readjustment. It's a readjustment. It's a godsend. It's a godsend. Do you know how many people would die? Do you have any idea how many people would die if in 20 or 30, 40 years, America and China went head to head and worked out their problems, troubles, and issues head to head? You know how many people die from that? Talk about World War II, talk about World War I. Talk about being fucked. Talk about war with Russia. The Russians are pussies. Actually, don't get me wrong, please, man. The Russian people, I fucking dig how the Russian people, the Russians did the whole space thing, man. Did the whole space thing. It's so fucking cool. So fucking cool. I mean, America, considering what America was in the 50s and 60s and 70s, we were the fucking shit. And yet this little pussy-ass fucking whacked dumbass, godforsaken, backward country, Russia, loggerhead with the United States of America. Fucking A, man. Those guys, they rock. But you want to go head to head with the... So, and today, Russians are of no... Well, they're of no account because of Putin. Because Putin sucks the life out of Russia. Putin sucks the life out of Russia. We all know this to be true. I mean, if it weren't for Putin, Russia would be soaring. What I want in my house, I want to buy a Russian TV. I want to buy a Russian phonograph. I want to buy a Russian car. And there's no reason why I can't have a Russian car. I want to be able to go into the market and buy a Russian car. Or, a TV. There's no reason I can't do that. The only reason I can't do that is because of Putin. It's the facts of the case. It's just the facts of the case. We all want Russian stuff. Those guys put men on. Okay, they put men. All right, they didn't. Dave, shut up, Dave. Shut up. I know, shut up. They put men in space. My kitty cats are running around all they're driving. Trying to drive me crazy is what they're trying. No, little baby kitty cats. I just love the little baby kitty cats. I mean, the little baby kitty cats. I mean, the little kitty cats are like 2 months old. I just love them. I just love them. They just drive. They run around like they own the joint. They're so fucking stupid. They're so fucking stupid, and they just. I don't know if you notice this or not, but I just do these things. I just do this. In other words, I was thinking about this. I just started doing it. I don't even know it's working. Is it going? 7 minutes. You want to play with your babies? You want to play with your babies? You play with your babies. You do that. She does. Now she's playing with the babies. Yeah. She's running after them. But the babies are going all over the place. And it's wonderful. And now she's running after them. I've got this thing here called I don't know what that fuck it's called. And she's running around after these babies. Hurt them. She wants to play with them. It's glorious. It's glorious. What it is the manifestation of life, of the universe, of God. This is simply the case. And it is beautiful. It's glorious. These 3 babies, they didn't exist, arguably, in a scientific standpoint. They didn't exist 3 months ago. Today, there are these 3 people running around my apartment. 3 people, and I mean people. I mean they're people. You look at them in the eye. They've just begun. They've gotten kind of rid of their shark eyes, where they have vision, and they become people. Right, guys? You're people, right? Pause. Pause for a second. I'll collect my thoughts. Back to you. Can you hear me? Yeah, you can hear me. I know you can hear me. I was thinking that the folks today need a leader. The folks need a leader. We don't have a leader. In fact, the world does not have a leader. But back in the day, our friend Ronald Reagan We like to think, oh, he's an American leader. He's an American leader, blah, 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 American leader. He was, in fact, a world leader. He was a world leader. So I watch a lot of Reagan. He's my hero. Uh, is he a hero? No, he's not necessarily a hero of mine. He is not necessarily a hero of mine. He's an example. Elton John. Elton John is my hero. Elton John is the man. Reagan's. But what I want to talk about was Eisenhower. Eisenhower is the man to look to if you want to learn. He's the teacher. It's wonderful. In some ways, it's wonderful because Eisenhower was a teacher. Eisenhower was a general, and he was a motherfucker. Eisenhower was a motherfucker. But Eisenhower was a kid from Kansas. He was a kid from Kansas. Understand. Always remember, never. Eisenhower was a kid from Kansas. Out in the plains of Kansas. They had some cash. And he had the support and love of his family. I never did. Never did. This thing just told me some kind of warning. But no, I shouldn't have any kind of warning. I've got 3 gig. You should let it go. And I want to keep this not too long. Eisenhower, what I remember about Eisenhower was that he spoke when he was sequestered with the army on the Rock of Gibraltar. I mean, the Rock of Gibraltar. I'm not kidding. The Rock of Gibraltar, on the Straits of Gibraltar. At the mouth of the Mediterranean Sea, the fucking Straits of Gibraltar. He was sequestered there, waiting to gather the forces to cream the Nazis. And they were all down in the dungeons, because apparently the Rock of Gibraltar is it's been there for a little while now, and there are all these caves and tunnels and stuff, and this is where the American, the British, and the French, and the Polish, and all these forces, military, were sequestered in the Rock of Gibraltar. How do you look, Dave? You look okay. You look like Neil Diamond. You look like Neil Diamond. You look like you know what you look like, Dad? You look like your dad. Like Dad. And they were all waiting and waiting. It's all hot and it's humid, and they're just, oh, Jesus Christ, there's no sunshine. They're in caves, in the Rock of Gibraltar. They're all waiting for somebody to do something to get them the fuck out of the goddamn Rock of Gibraltar so they could launch onto the continent of Africa and go kick some fucking Nazi ass. And what Eisenhower learned, and he speaks about this, what he learned, his job at that point was his job. Now he was the military, he's fixing it all up. He's the man, He's gonna do everything that needs to get with the administration and everything to get the supplies and everything. What he realized, what his job was, wasn't about supplies and stuff. What his job was to inspire the soldiers down there in the Rock of Gibraltar. Inspire them to stiff upper lip. Stiff upper lip. Okay. Hold your head high. And always remember, never forget. You are a man. You are a man. And as being man, we're not talking about Nazis. Nazis are the shit. Okay, Nazis are the people that we want to kill. We want to kill them. These are people in the White House today. They need to go away. You want to say you want to kill them? I don't care. You know, we are a man. Eisenhower conceptualized the idea that we are a man. We are not a man. We are man. And there's a difference between right and wrong. And as people, as human beings, and as men and women, we need to hold our spirits high. Hold our spirits high. We are indomitable. We are indomitable. We're indomitable. You keep forgetting what your job is here, Dave. Yeah, I know. I keep forgetting what my job is. I do. Because I want to perform, but at the same time, I've got an actual message to give. And I'm watching my kitty cats. They're running back and forth. They're so wonderful. I wish I could show you. I have a love seat, a big leather love seat, because I'm rich, and they're running all over it. We are human beings, and we are indomitable. We have been engendered. You know, we engender. See, Dave, you're doing it. I know. It's not written down. I didn't write it down. It has to be edited. I didn't edit anything. Churchill was meticulous. Churchill was meticulous. He did everything. You know what Churchill did? He put toothpicks in the end of the cigars so that he'd be smoking a cigar at meetings and stuff, so that he'd watch the folks in the meeting be all creeped out about the length of the ash of the cigar. He'd be inside laughing at these guys waiting for the ash to fall down, knowing he knew that it wasn't going to fall down for a long time because there was a toothpick in this. This is what Churchill did. While he was matters of state, he was dictating matters of state. But while he was doing that, he was trying to freak people out. This is what my point. My point here is, I'm not very good at that. I'm not very good at that. No, I'm not going to be, and I refuse to be good at that. I refuse to be. I will come up with my fucked up hair. Now, as I, if we survive, by God, maybe I won't look so shitty. I'm almost out of booze. Stop and restart. Just stop and restart.